Hello and welcome back to Health for You. Today, we're going to explore a fascinating topic that affects millions of people worldwide: respiratory mucus. If you've ever struggled with chronic bronchitis, asthma, COPD, sinus infections, sleep apnea, or simply felt weighed down by constant mucus buildup in your chest or sinuses, you know how uncomfortable and frustrating it can be. Thick mucus makes breathing difficult, disrupts sleep, and can even contribute to more serious infections if it lingers too long. But did you know there are natural, science-backed strategies that may help reduce mucus, cleanse your lungs, and support your overall respiratory health? In this video, we'll dive into how salt therapy works to thin mucus and improve breathing, why environmental factors like mold may be secretly fueling your mucus problems, the role of nutritional remedies such as oregano oil, garlic, and olive leaf extract, how fasting can activate your body's natural repair systems and even fight viruses, and finally, how to combine these approaches into a holistic strategy for long-term respiratory health. So, let's begin. 1. Understanding respiratory mucus. Mucus is not always the enemy. In fact, it plays an essential role in protecting your body. It traps dust, allergens, bacteria, and viruses before they reach deep into your lungs. It also keeps your airways moist and prevents tissues from drying out. However, too much mucus, or mucus that becomes too thick and sticky, turns protective fluid into a breathing burden. People with conditions like asthma, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, or chronic sinus infections often produce excess mucus. This leads to constant coughing, chest congestion, nasal blockage, and difficulty sleeping. And here's something many don't realize: sometimes, the environment you live in or the foods you eat can make mucus worse. That's why the solution often needs to be multi-layered, targeting both the causes and the symptoms. The power of salt therapy. One of the most interesting natural approaches is something called halotherapy or salt therapy. This doesn't mean eating large amounts of salt, it's about breathing in ionized salt particles. There are devices known as halo generators that break down salt into tiny particles and disperse them into the air. When inhaled, these microscopic salt particles can reach deep into the lungs and sinuses. Here's why this is powerful. Thinning mucus. Salt naturally attracts water. When salt particles are inhaled, they can help pull water into thick mucus, making it thinner and easier to clear out. Antibacterial and antifungal properties. Salt has natural antimicrobial effects. Breathing in salt air may help reduce harmful microbes in the airways. Anti-inflammatory effects. Salt therapy may soothe irritated respiratory tissues, reducing swelling in the airways. Imagine setting up a halotherapy device in your bedroom at night. While you sleep, your lungs are gently bathed in salt-infused air, loosening congestion and giving you a chance to wake up with clearer breathing. For those who don't have access to a halo generator, even simpler methods like using a net eye pot with saline solution can help rinse mucus out of the nasal passages. Don't overlook environmental factors. Before relying only on therapy or supplements, it's crucial to look at your living environment. Mold and mildew, even in small amounts, can significantly worsen mucus production. Many people are surprised when they change their environment, such as staying in a different location for a few days, and suddenly, their chronic mucus clears up. That's because mold spores or hidden dampness at home could be the real trigger. Practical tip: check for mold in bathrooms, basements, or areas with water leaks. Use a dehumidifier if you live in a humid climate. Ensure good ventilation in your home. Sometimes, simply removing mold exposure can be more effective than any remedy. 4. Nutritional allies against mucus. Now, let's talk about foods and natural supplements that may support respiratory health and help reduce mucus buildup. Oregano oil. Known for its antimicrobial properties, oregano oil can fight off bacteria and fungi that contribute to respiratory issues. Garlic. A natural immune booster with antibacterial and antiviral properties. Regular consumption of garlic may reduce infections that worsen mucus buildup. Olive leaf extract. If you're dealing with a viral infection, olive leaf extract may provide additional support. It's often used as a natural antiviral. Incorporating these into your diet doesn't mean replacing prescribed medications, but they may serve as supportive additions. 5. The role of fasting in immune health. One of the most fascinating aspects of human biology is how the body repairs itself during fasting. When you go without food for extended periods, such as 48 to 72 hours, your body activates a process called autophagy. Autophagy is essentially your body's self-cleaning mechanism. Old or damaged cells are broken down, and harmful proteins or microbes are cleared out. This boosts immune resilience, reduces inflammation, and may even help the body deactivate dormant viruses. Regular fasting, such as a monthly 48-hour fast, can give your immune system a significant reset, supporting overall respiratory health and potentially reducing chronic mucus. 6. Bringing it all together. So how can you use these insights to build a holistic mucus reduction strategy? Start with your environment. Eliminate mold, improve ventilation, and reduce humidity. Try salt therapy. Use a halogenerator or simple saline rinses to thin mucus and support lung cleansing. Add nutritional support. Consider oregano oil, garlic, and olive leaf extract to fight infections naturally. Incorporate fasting. Use periodic fasting to enhance your immune system and support natural repair mechanisms. When combined, these steps create a multi-layered defense that addresses both the symptoms and root causes of excess mucus. 7. A word of caution. While these methods are promising, it's important to remember that they should be used as complementary strategies, not as replacements for medical treatment. If you suffer from chronic conditions like COPD or asthma, always consult your healthcare provider before trying new approaches. 8. Conclusion. Excessive mucus doesn't have to control your life. By combining environmental awareness, salt therapy, natural remedies, and fasting, you can give your lungs and sinuses the relief they need. Breathing should feel effortless, natural, and freeing. And with these strategies, you may find that clearer lungs and easier breathing are within your reach. Thank you for watching Health for You. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more science-based tips on natural health and wellness. Together, let's keep exploring safe, effective ways to improve our bodies, one breath at a time. Gyunguyen noi dung o tren vakong kan chin sua hay them bot bat ki dugi. Hey su dung suyen suat mot gyong dak nam ko chat gyong tram bien tao cho toi video min hua cho noi dung tren mot kach chantak. Trong video hey lam lien mak, kong fan chia tan new chapter.